What's going on, guys? Kaiger here, and today we're going to talk about Praha, the Water Oracle. I'm actually going to give you a full team that you can test out in Battlefield. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so we're going to talk about Praha, then we're going to go over the team I want to talk to you about. And if we take a look right here, basic attack doesn't do anything, but she is a support. She's going to be very similar to Juno, but has some very key differences, as we'll see. So all the way up, we have does damage, AoE damage, very similar to Juno's first ability, as we'll see right here, with the same 75% chance to remove beneficial effect, 4.6% max HP, both are the same, and Juno's passive is when removing beneficial effect, level 1 burn. Hers is level 1 frostbite. The frostbite is going to give them attack speed down and movement speed down, and we're going to be looking at her and this team in the lens of Battlefield. So in Battlefield, movement speed down is going to be very, very important. Able to catch people even if they dash. They only have 3 dashes, you'll be able to catch them really easily. Then we have Daydream, the one that matters right here, and it's going to heal her and all allies, as well as apply sleep to all enemies with certain chance, and irresistible sleep to herself. If the enemy's already asleep, deal damage based on target's max HP, which we'll see. So what's very interesting is it's irresistible sleep on herself, but if she is immune, then it does not happen. And that's going to be part of the team that we're going to be looking at. 90% chance to sleep everybody. It removes a harmful effect from the team, heals for a butt ton, and if the target is already asleep, 22.2% of target's max HP has fixed damage. Then remember her book effect right here, HP and accuracy, which are the 2 stats you want on her. HP, because she deals damage based on her HP, she heals based on her HP, and accuracy to land these debuffs. Now, a part of the team is going to be right here, Kina, and Kina is part of the team because of both of her green abilities. As we'll see right here, the second skill, the level 70 version, is, as we see right here, it's going to heal, it's going to give accuracy up, which is going to be important for all of our team members. They're all going to want to land their debuffs, so accuracy up is great. Continuous recovery doesn't matter, but also gives your team immunity, which if Praha has immunity, her irresistible sleep to herself is not going to matter. And just to show you the area of effect, it is massive. Then we have her third skill, which is also going to matter, Double Wind. Removes 2 beneficial effects from enemies, which will also, the main reason we're doing this is to get rid of invincible and vulnerable, as well as things like what we just talked about, immunity on your opponents, which if you are using Kina's S3 as well as Praha's S2, that also gets rid of one. There's a good chance you're going to get rid of, if you're getting rid of 3 things, you should probably be getting rid of something important. And also, if this removes anything, resistance down, which will also make it easier to land stuff, as well as if someone on your team is under 30% HP, give them immunity. So she's very much big on giving your team immunity. Kina is the queen of Praha. Now you can see the rest of my team right here. We're going to talk about them individually, and then I'm going to show you their ranges and how this works. So we have Celia, which as you all know, this you can get this one pretty easily through your guild. And if we take a look, the first skill doesn't really matter here. It's okay damage. You're not really going to build her as damage. Gives damage taken up, which as you're trying to kill people through sleep will be good, as well as make them unrecoverable. Then we have the second skill right here, heals your allies, puts people to sleep, which, as we saw from Praha, if they're already asleep, deals 22.2% of their max HP as damage. So we're just doing a sleep chain here. And then her passive, which is also going to be big, if we kill something, we're going to heal, we're going to deal more damage, and we're going to get more mana. So just her being on the board is always good on battlefield. And then last but not least is the one that's going to be hard for you guys to get, but makes this funny. If you're not able, where's he at, to get Ashubel, then we just had a banner for the Green Desert Queen, Hathor, which can also do a nice AoE sleep, but the Dark Ashubel is going to be pretty interesting because we don't have to hit. He's going to be our soul link when we don't need to strip. If we need to strip, Praha would be our soul link, but as when Kina, we already have a strip, and right here Turbulence will be our soul link ability. As you can see, decently high multiplier, 3 mana cost, decent damage, applies block beneficial effect, and if target is asleep, restart cooldown. Busted. So Praha and Celia are going to work on putting things to sleep. Ideally, Celia would put them to sleep. Praha will heal your team, as well as deal 22.2% of their max HP as fixed damage. And then Ashubel comes through with Turbulence, block beneficial effect, which will stop all the summoners' passives from going off, anyone's passive from going off. And if target is asleep, restart cooldown. So the big thing is when they get out of sleep, they have all their abilities up. This will stop the summoners from using their abilities. It'll also stop the non-Soul Link monsters from using their abilities. The Soul Link monster, they can spend mana, but that doesn't matter. So Ashubel is kind of the funny part of it that actually makes this a killer strategy. But looking at the other ability, as we see, 90% level 1 resistance down, 90% sleep, regular, what we're used to, block beneficial effect, and sleep. But Turbulence is the one that's going to matter here if we look at the highest tier. So let me know what you guys think of this team down below. And as I said, if you don't have Ashubel, Hathor, which we just had a banner for, will be a fairly decent secondary unit, especially seeing as the book effect is HP and accuracy, as well as both effects do sleep. And also, like the other sleep units, Delayed Promise, if target is not asleep, increase skill cooldown by 40%, also decrease mana by 3, so she can be a fairly decent sub in battlefield. As far as how to build these characters, all 3 of them are supporty type characters. So for Celia and Praha specifically, you're going to want to build them HP, defense. Now we're starting to need a little bit of evasion because we have precision type characters, and accuracy, tons of accuracy, so you can hit your main skills. As far as Ashubel is the one that's the difference, because he's going to be your damage dealer. You're still going to want him to have some accuracy. You're still going to want him to be semi-tanky as much as you can, while also giving him some flat attack for this monster truck hit. And that is it, guys. Remember, we did this because right here on the battle pass, Praha is our free character if you unlock the battle pass, and if you do not, you will still get some shards from her, allowing you to exchange for her later on down the line. Let me know what you think of this and what monsters you would like to see me do a build around next time.